Well, after the many months of hype and speculation, we are ready to roll. 64 robots, 25 games, and just one winner. I'm T Sanford33, and this is your starting field for Castle Storm. One of 4 entries for Double O Race, we've got the need for JC Speed. And from a team of 4 to a team of just 1, Bromine Swing and a Miss looks to make Castle Storm a home run. Ellie's overhead spinner Shuriken starts with an immunity ticket, meaning for one round of her choice she is safe from elimination. And Webzinter's Magma looks to bounce back from a 56th place finish in Foxy Fighter's Fight Cards. Team Decimated's Tower of Power looks to finish as high as its forklift weapon, and the box general Rammer for longtime veteran QWERTY returns to prove that the arena is sacred. Krax's driller Mo Killer wants to keep up good performances after a 7th place finish in Moon Over the Castle, and competing for the final time, give a hand for Rainier and Fart Attack. Swindobot's lone entry is the mean green machine Peppermint, and Rose and her full-body clamp Parasite look to grasp a hold of victory. Veteran Ribbeteer TDG is ready to get sideways with Slideways, and looking to stamp out the competition, the big brown truck is guaranteed to deliver. Xmas Destruction enters the field after a strong 3rd place finish in 2023's Christmas Pinball, and it's fast, furry and fearsome. Entering its first event is Ura Cyan, piloted by Foxy. And the first of 2 for 40 ounces team, he brings along the uber-powerful horizontal spinner Blutsauger, and Danny Zyro's dangerous duo kicks off with the dual spinner Bullet Size, the very first competition for this robot. It's new, it's blue, and it's coming to fight you. Give it up for Flash. And experienced competitor Crystal brings along 4 bots, the first being Foxy Fighter's winter champion, Skynet. It's the first time competing for newcomer Loom 356 in his flipper Dreamscape. And veteran Ribbeteer's Skyline has a new build-in Slamboni. It'll certainly be one to watch. Next, following a 10th place finish in Foxy Fighter's Winter Championships, Undertaker is ready to dig holes and take souls. And Team Mesozoic joins the competition with Masiaka. It scored a 13th place finish in Foxy Fighter's Fight Cards. A past champion returns to combat. Orc and No Goodnick have experience in this type of event, as it finished 4th in RFC's Robotica back in 2021. And the first of 4 entries for Botbuster is his quick and nimble flipper Dendro. Webzinter and his machine Fender look to be a cut above the rest despite the spinner being on the bottom of the robot. And launching into battle for the honor of his kingdom, it's the warrior Heliopolis. After a few years out of the game, the tough Texan Lucha rolls into town once more with Recoil. And the next machine from Botbuster is Warden. Watch out for the grabbing claw and unique fully lifting front. Following a big redesign is TDT Spinner Powerline. It looks to bring some high voltage to the arena. And next up from Crystal is White Knight. It hopes to improve on a 23rd place finish in Foxy Fighter's Fight Cards. Champion of This Is Fighting Robots back in 2021, most recently scoring 7th in Foxy Fighter's Winter Championships, Team Mesozoic enters Xiaoxilong. And another champion, this time in 2023's running of Christmas Pinball and winner of Moon Over the Castle, Librium is a top contender to win. Krax's second of 3 entries is Massacre, who's had a big redesign since last competing, and rounding off Danny Zyro's team is Rampo, who hopes to have a better finish than 51st in Foxy Fighter's Fight Cards. Double O Reese's top machine Demon Spirit joins the field in its 5th year of competing, and adding to Lucha's trio is the all-new lifter of White Christ. And next up is an icon of RRC competition. The Red Zone's lone entry for Castle Storm is La Machine, and the 51 of Swing Ray Rob joins the field, one of 2 Thwack bots competing. Following on, Brusco representative Salt looks to shake up the competition, and Serpent will be one to keep an eye on after a very strong 3rd place finish in Foxy Fighter's Winter Championships. Ellie Spinner Orchidia looks to bloom in its very first event, and Botbuster looks to spice up the field with his lifter Tarragon 2. Another new robot competing, Brusco hopes to pocket a win with Snookered, and Team Mesozoic's most recent machine competing is Aina Scion. Next up, Foxy wants a win set in motion for her newest machine in this event, Keep Your Eyes on Kinetoscope, and the only spring flipper competing looks to thrive, it's Team Decimated's R35. Redesigned since its last appearance, Krax's final entry is the spinning disc of Stygian, and ending 40 ounces team it's Kritzkrieg, who last scored a 14th place finish in Foxy Fighter's Winter Championships. Now, TDG's looking for total team control with his second bot, the very aggressive and offensive Abyss. And the last entry for Lucha is another vertical spinner. This is Nerve. Botbuster now rounds off his team with Greasy Gremlin, and Rose's Roboscan is up next. The only angled spinner in this field has a lot going for it despite being a new build. Another robot returning to action after some time away. You do not want to upset Aggravator. And Crystal's next entry is Cyberspace. It comes off a 24th place finish in Foxy Fighters Fight Cards. Doubles lineup continues with a new build. Looking to fight with more than just words is Keyboard Warrior. And Team Decimated want to continue their hot streak of performances with the combo Rotary Lifter and Flamethrower of Truncator, winner of RRC's Apex tournament back in 2022. Double's final entry now. It is Plowboy, described to me as a working man's bot. Double might need to work hard if he wants a good result. And Crystal's lineup finishes with the bloodshedding brawler, Butcher 2. Foxy closes a strong lineup with her new clamp and lifter, Voodoo, and a candidate for the most unique design, Orc's newest machine, is Caterkiller. Skyline's second bot competing has some tenure, enduring a major redesign since it first competed. Impasse wants a clear path all the way to victory. And the final entry for Team Decimated is guaranteed to do well. The fast-paced Wedgie 10 rounds off a very strong lineup for the team. Brusco's final entry has high hopes, another new build in Fork Off, and your final entry for Castle Storm, competing for the first time since 2021 and hungry to tear up the competition, this is Road Raptor. And as you've seen, we've got 64 of the RRC's strongest, most creative builders and robots ready to compete. Leave your thoughts below on who you think might take the winning spot, and make sure to keep an eye out for when Castle Storm airs here on YouTube.